Hey, Ramble On, episode 105. Aaron Hughes, Ariane, Adam Goystein.
We also we got the Rosewood Rabbit right about there. So we got Ariana and Coral right.
Is that
now.
the tweeter?
Remember,
Doing the tweeting.
Remember, you girls, you need to say that you're on the show in order for us to get more views.
Yes.
Share a picture of yourself, like taking your top down a bit like that.
Seductively.
Yeah, well, not like this then.
That might work. Just screen cap that.
You don't want that.
Right. Abuse the news. Pokemon. Don't go church. This is weird. Keep finding weird ones. Right. Russian YouTuber gets 3.5 years suspended sentence. Why?
Because
Because he played Pokemon Go in church.
of Russia.
In Russia. Of Russia, of religion. It's not frightening in any way.
No, it's not terrifying at all.
What
does it say that in the book?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
Be under some blasphemy law.
If I ended up, if it's under some fucking dibble. But if I found a religion that did actually come out and say, do not play Pokemon in church, you'd be like, what the fuck? And it's always confused scholars until this day. I'd be like, that might be the religion
I'm a believer now. I'm a believer.
They knew something.
Predicted Pokemon. So, and he got caught because he published the video on YouTube.
Yeah, well, that's how you get caught
He
nowadays.
just wanted to make it. I think he knew that he wasn't particularly supposed to do it, but he did it anyway. And it's a bit of a rebel, obviously. They fucked him for it. He's 22 years old. He's guilty of insulting religious believers. And he's guilty, this is the best one, of trafficking special technical equipment. I mean, he snuck his mobile into church. Basically.
Right, is that what the trafficking?
And I think maybe, I think he had like a little hidden camera. So he must have known what he was doing was going to get some sort of controversy.
Yeah, but he probably didn't think that it was going to go down that trafficking of...
No.
I'm a bit worried because I might be going to Russia through work to teach them how to build Transformers.
Don't have any technical equipment. Oh,
Well, I was
Transformers.
going to stream.
Ooh.
I don't want to take my laptop.
Don't wear any religious symbols, maybe. Or do, otherwise you fuck. I don't know.
Every one of them. Wear every religious symbol.
Go to church, ask them what you can and can't do.
Right.
Get a list. Follow the list.
I'll still end up in prison.
Yeah. He might have got the list wrong. He might be trolling you. Oh, sorry. He was guilty of insulting religious believers and inciting hatred.
Right, so that's
an important bit. That I missed there.
surely that's a play on words there. Inciting hatred. If you're doing something, I mean, this isn't across the board that you can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you're doing something that isn't actually physically in any way harming somebody, and somebody else decides that they hate you, is that inciting hatred?
If you are religious
In Russia,
and you decide that someone's inciting hatred,
then you win, don't you?
Then you win.
I should see. This is one of these things. It's like I'm thinking about just getting a boob job.
Yes.
Right. So then I'm kind of.
I've been thinking the same thing.
Maybe
for different reasons.
Well, just so I'm kind of trans, right?
Right.
Yeah. I
Okay.
still keep the wonderful magical jewels of God.
You never know when you might need that.
My bollocks.
Need it.
I keep them so I have all the benefits of being a man, but then I can be offended by everything else because I then fit into the trans group. And I also need to get a religion because once you've got a religion, then you're covered anyway. So that means that I'll be covered by my religion
Yes.
and by the fact that society's gone fucking mental.
You want to pick sort of an obscure religion, a really small one.
Pastafarianism.
Yeah. Do that. Be a Pastafarian.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be persecuted in some way. Get yourself acknowledged.
Yeah.
Move up the hierarchy of victimhood.
Right. I'll do a Caitlyn Jenner as well.
Yeah.
Right. Where I'll
Caitlyn
have
Jenner had her
manhood
dick chopped off.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I don't know if you know about this, but Caitlyn Jenner used to be Bruce Jenner. Had everything removed, became legally a woman. Right? She's fine. Everybody wants to do that. Not an issue, right?
Yeah, because
she went on Ellen DeGeneres.
illegally a woman.
Yeah, that's
Treading
really
dangerous
annoying.
grounds.
That'll be inciting hatred right there.
Yeah.
But she went on Ellen DeGenerate's show, the world famous Dory, who also happens to be lesbian. But
oh, is she a lesbian?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But she was obviously then she talks about homosexual and gay rights and all this kind of stuff, which is fine because it's open to discuss.
I didn't want to assume her preference.
Of course, right. So Caitlyn Jenner then, so this man,
Right.
that is now a woman,
Yeah.
that now has sex with men, never had sex with men before, wasn't gay before,
Does he have sex with men though? She have sex with men.
has sex with men,
Right.
was asked by Ellen about like what's her beliefs on gay marriage and stuff like that, and Caitlyn Jenner says it's disgusting.
Caitlyn Jenner is a hardcore Republican.
Yep.
This I know.
Yeah, but
Which
this is somebody
which is weird. Yeah.
which is somebody who used to have a male member, now a woman, now has sex with men, or finds men attractive. Don't think any man wants to have sex with her, and finds homosexuality disgusting.
Yeah.
If that's not a sign that somebody is mental and should not have been given
There's a few
the
signs.
right to change your sex,
There's a
because
few
it's
signs.
clearly we need to sort out what's going on in your mind
But
first.
look who she was living with.
Yes, the Kardashians. Look at, can you remember Kanye? He used to smile. He used to be quite funny,
Yeah.
inadvertently, and then
Yeah.
now he looks like how I feel every time I go and see my ex.
Pecked.
Crushed.
Something I didn't get onto was, do you know when, like, if you get your dick chopped off, do you get like, do you when you lose your arm or something? Sometimes you get, like,
Phantom pains,
I wonder
yeah.
if you have like phantom dick-
Erections.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be very probable. I think what they do with your penis, I think they split it into four, don't they, and then invert it or something.
Possibly.
I can't remember. I watched something about
Yeah.
it. Show me games. Welcome to Show Me Games.
I purposely avoid that.
Yeah.
Anyway, he pleaded not guilty.
Oh. From Russia.
Yeah.
With love. I don't blame him for pleading not guilty. He'll end up in a gulag.
Good to.
Yeah.
Right. Free used meth.
Oh, well. Well,
So-
yes, please.
Yeah. So
I'll take all the free used meth I can have.
well, all you need to do is go to GameStop,
Fucking.
be an 11-year-old boy, and buy a used copy of GTA 5.
Oh, brilliant. This is not a fucking marketing scam.
Well, I never know, because this is from Kotaku.
Who knew it was meth?
Let me continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got the game, bought it from GameStop, used, had a flick through the book and found a little white bag. Didn't know what it were. Asked his mum. She called the police. They checked it. It was meth.
Fair enough.
Confirmed.
Fair enough.
Actually, I've got a picture just for not even for any particular reason other than just Trevor. And it
Ladies and gentlemen,
seems to stick to the
Caitlyn
point.
Jenner.
Yeah, perfect.
Caitlyn Jenner.
So yeah, now apparently this has happened before, exactly the same. From GameStop, 11-year-old lad found a bag of meth in GTA 5 in September last year.
You reckon there's some like really stupid drug dealer who thought he
don't
were being
know.
smart?
I don't
I'll
know.
put it in I'll put it in GTA. I'll get them hooked, you see, because GTA is an adult-only game.
Yeah, leave the
What
leave
did
the
he do
number
in
on it.
selling a GTA to an 11-year-old?
Very good point. I can only assume his mother bought it.
What the fuck is his mother doing?
Buying
By
meth.
an 11-year-old?
GTA 5.
GTA
yeah.
5?
Yeah. Actually, that never entered my head. Yeah, of course.
You see, I'm you know your own children, right? You should know your own children and know what they can discern from reality and gaming and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you know what movies to take your child to see, because
Yeah.
it's going to be scary and stuff like that. And it's a way of dealing with this. It's like there's a guy at work who doesn't mind his lad playing something like Gears of War, because he said that he knows that the monsters
It's
are
like
not
a
real.
cartoon.
Yeah, he says he knows that the monsters are not real, but
No
I don't
swearing.
like him playing something
No
like
drugs.
Call of Duty because you're killing people and stuff
Seems
like
a
that.
bit more realistic.
I'm like, all right, fair enough. I said that's reasonable, but you sit there. He says, I sit there and watch him play all his games. Whenever he's playing his games, I'll sit there and watch him. Then I'll let him do an hour on his own or something like that, and then I'll come back. And so I'm aware of what he's playing. I'm like, that's cool. That is responsible parenting, allowing some, and So what's going on with that? You see, because it's parents like that allow children to go and play games such as that then find all these horror stories of some 11-year-old being bullied online by adults. And it's like, you shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
It's like finding
It's an adult forum,
it's like having a
GTA.
child walking into a pub and then the mother suing the pub because all adults in there. Well, what the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here! It's like, it's all right, suing the pub, and you're like, no, mate, you shouldn't have allowed.
I think there was a time we could plead ignorance to games and just think they were all for kids, because that's why they went so mental when there was a game that was violent, like Mortal Kombat or something. I think that's why it was so shocking, because they weren't used to it. But now everybody knows there's games that are 18 plus, so that you can't plead ignorance anymore by going, it's just a game, innit?
Yeah. This is why BBFC put those things on. When I was working in game many moons ago, GTA 2 was out, and this mother came in with a lad, and the lad had it in his hand, and I don't think the BBFC had official 18 certificates at the time. I think they were still kind of, certain games had official BBFC rated, and other games had just like a
sliding it in slowly.
And so this actually did have an 18 certificate because this lad was there. He was only a wee baron, and the mother came over to me and said, "This is 18. Is it going to be suitable for children?" I said, "Well, graphically, it doesn't look much on the back." She went, "No." I said, "But it's got an 18 certificate because you can get prostitutes." And she got right. I said, "And you can have sex with them." I said, "You don't see it, but you've had sex with them because of the prostitutes. Then you can kill them for money. So you can burn people, you run people over, you're shooting and stuff like that." I said, "If he understands that this is a game and you're fine with him," I said, but that's why it's 18. She went, "You're not having that." And he was devastated. He was obviously pissed off with me. But it's like,
tough shit, kid.
No, your parents need to know, because you need to know.
Plus it's shit. Grow up, get GTA 5, get some math, you'll be right.
You'll be right. But it's one of, you need to know, and you need to know your kid. And if the parent would have listened to all that and gone, right, okay, well, I'll get it you, but I will watch it or something like that. Or I'll get it you, you'll have it, but you're only playing it for 2 hours or something like that. It's not me. I'm not the parent in that relationship. I'm not going on. It's just that
you have a responsibility.
I have a responsibility to tell them, because this is an industry that's gaming. This is my hobby. And if more and more like video game nasties and stuff like you say with the Mortal Kombat and all that kind of shit kicking off, then that has a detrimental effect on the adult nature of the games that I'm going to want to play. Because if stuff like that started getting cracked down, we wouldn't have had BioShock, or fucking Mass Effect, and Walking Dead, Telltale game Walking Dead, which is a powerful piece of thing. You won't have these adult storylines. You won't have Last of Us. You want it'll be Last of Us minus all the aggression, which the scary aggression in and the monsters in Last of Us helps. That opening sequence in Last of Us is fucking heartbreaking.
It's mainly good for me because it's a really good emotive story.
No, that's what you wouldn't.
The rest of it's a
though.
bonus, but you just have the violence.
You wouldn't have that. That's what I mean. So that's why it was responsible to do that. And it's like,
I think you're just a bastard. You should have let the kids grow up to be a murderer.
I also fancied his mum, so I thought it would make me look good.
Bit of small talk.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what it is. There's prostitutes in there. Speaking of prostitutes, how would you like to go to my car right now?
I've got money.
I got money, and I got a baseball bat, so we can do pre and post coitus.
I'll show you GTA. Right, I've got a picture here. Assassin takes a confirmed leak. I think that was a wee joke. I can't remember. I wrote it yesterday. So, Assassin's Creed. This picture was leaked, and
oh shit, a dog! I've just literally shot a dog.
And it wasn't confirmed to be official, but it is. This is. Well, it's not official, but it's confirmed to be the next Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed Origins. I believe it's supposed to be in Egypt. What are you bringing? You mob. So it's going back to its origins, whatever that is. Well, it's called Origins. So it's starting again, which is good because it were a bit messy.
In the first Assassin's Creed game, when you finished it, you got access to loads of like glyphs and stuff written on the wall.
Some shit about China.
There was some like Chinese, there was some kind of kanji as well, so Japanese stuff, and there were also some like pyramids.
Yes.
So people at the end of Assassin's Creed 1 all went on this conspiracy thing. Went right. Well, there's most likely going to be one in
Mm.
in Mayan times, and there's going to be one in Japanese like times, and they went, no,
They just went off
do
on their
any
own.
of that.
Yeah, yeah, because it seemed exciting, didn't it? When
They
could have
did, yeah.
gone.
So they look like they've gone
Back to their origins.
well.
So it's a prequel. It's supposed to be out later this year. PC, PS4, Xbox One. Supposedly, it was reported earlier last year that it was set in Egypt. So, do you reckon River Nile there? I could buy Egypt,
Yeah, I think it'll be dull, like all the rest of them.
but boats are back.
Yeah,
But you haven't got the pirates.
well, the boats are back, yeah, but that's the Nile, isn't it? I know the Nile was huge. I know it's still one of the longest rivers, if not the longest river in the world. Not Amazon's the longest river in the world. But at the time, it was fucking massive wide. Was this river? But I don't know.
Bit of a boring journey, you're just going that way, aren't you?
Yeah, just,
If it's a river.
Yeah.
Right, Alan Wake expires. So Alan Wake is going to be pulled from sale because the music license has expired. Can't remember the music in that game,
I can't.
but it must have been
Licensed at some
licensed
point.
music. Yeah, so that's run out. I think you can still. What day is it? 15.
15th there.
I think you can still get it today. Just about. They've done like a sale where they've just fucking knocked 90% off. It was probably quite low in price now anyway because it's old, isn't it? Off Steam, I assume, maybe on your consoles. So you can buy that. And yeah, so they're not selling digital or physical anymore. But I'm a bit worried because, like you've had it yourself, where you bought a digital game and then they've just stopped you being able to play it, haven't they? So if this license expires, I hope they don't just switch it off for everybody the next day.
I've got an Alan Wake code here
Really?
for the Xbox One. Yeah,
What, for the game?
for the game.
All right.
So
Just type it in there.
if somebody wants this, Mick give it me. I would play on it. He got it. He ended up with 2 codes in. Can't remember what game he bought. Oh, he had what's the new Remedy game? Quantum Break.
Oh yeah, Quantum Break. Yeah.
He got that and he had 2 of these codes in. It's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just I don't have time to really play it. So if anybody wants that, then let me know and I'll send you the code.
Quite a good game. I enjoyed
It is actually a pretty good game. I mean, it's not what they originally sold it as, but what came out was still an alright game.
Yeah.
I wanted to play the original concept.
Yeah, if you're
not the-
expecting one thing and then they change it, it's annoying. I wasn't expecting anything, and it was weird.
But it
I
had
liked it.
shades of shades because it's all lights and shade. Oh,
Yeah,
shadow.
very
It had
lighted.
shades of Twin Peaks in there, so it's kind of
Yeah,
a
it's
bit unusual. It's
surreal,
pretty
it's
good.
dreamy and weird and cool. But American Nightmare, which was sort of not a sequel, but
It was the spin-off
something.
action thing. Well, you get all DLC packs for that as well. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not
it
in
was
there.
a separate one. That was
It's a separate thing.
that was a XBLA game only, wasn't it?
Was it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't a proper sequel, but it was another game
Yeah.
and not DLC.
Not DLC. It was a
Something
standalone
else.
thing.
Not sure how good it was, but that's got relicensed music. The music, they've got the music back for that, so you're right with that if you're that bothered.
I think he's probably
Dive
just.
into it. I've completely forgot that existed.
Yeah, I think that one was more action orientated because Alan Wake was more of a runaway simulator, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was just like it was just a trippy game. I thought
It was
It's
all
quite cool,
right.
bit
It
of
was
shooty
a
bang.
decent concept.
Yeah. Weird. And a new Thief game. It's not been announced, but it's looking that way. So there's a planned Thief movie, which is going to be accompanied by an unannounced game, which will be Thief.
We're hoping that franchise had died. Honestly, it's like
Because the last one was so shit. I
It
think
was
that's the problem.
terrible.
Maybe they can redeem themselves, but if they're trying to fit it in with a movie,
the last Thief game felt
Maybe
like a 20-year-old game.
I had a quick do and it seemed a bit.
It were horrible. It were fucking
But I haven't
horrible.
played the other one, so
Well, the other ones were.
now I just think of Thief.
Like, if you
as
play
shit.
the very first one was pretty good. I didn't play much of the second one. I'm not too sure which one was the one that stands in really good favour. But the newest one just it were poor, really poor. Yeah, if you want to play a good Thief game, play Dishonored, and even then you're playing something that isn't all that.
So these are quick ones. Google buys Job Sim and Rick and Morty VR studio. The next Destiny, Dynasty Warriors, is open world. Ooh. Seem pretty open anyway then, don't they? Just running around killing millions.
Massive maps, aren't they?
Yeah. Mass Effect Dev is now a support studio. So what they've done, they've basically taken them off it, and they're supporting. EA's taken them off it, and they're supporting other studios now. So I wouldn't expect any DLC or anything like that.
Oh, there's definitely DLC coming through.
Is there?
Yeah.
If it's already made.
It's just that I don't think it's worth you going through the entire game.
Yeah, it seems like what they're implying is that they fucked this game up and they're putting him on other duties. It might not be that. But that's certainly the vibe that people are pushing out there.
They did and they didn't fuck that game. That's the problem. Is I don't think it was play tested. I honestly don't think it was intensely.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. What I'm saying, I don't think it lived up to the standard of what people expected from Mass Effect.
No, it didn't live up to that. And I don't think it lived up to the standards of what EA expected as far as sales are concerned.
Right. So pissed off.
So EA overreacted and threw the woman who did the facial animations under the bus.
Did they?
Really threw her under the bus.
Right.
Yeah, it was like, oh well, facial animations. Yeah, it's this algorithm, and it's this woman did it. And they give her a name, and
it's
you're
a
like,
team.
EA,
Yeah, it's
fucking
a team.
Man up for fuck's sake. And BioWare the BioWare that made this one, I think there's quite a few members that were part of the original Bioshock games, but playing it, you know that the writers of the original trilogy, Mass Effect, I didn't know. The original writers left because of everybody being pissed off with the ending of 3. They quit gaming, they quit writing and everything. I think there is kind of whispers that they might be getting them back for a new KOTOR game.
Right.
So there's the hope there. But the thing with Mass Effect Andromeda is I would have preferred it probably 40 hours shorter, right? Which is fucking 40 hours shorter, giving yourself, you can span your story a bit better, you can proofread your story for another year, 2 years. I'll wait 2 years for a sequel on that fucker. At least then I feel like my story's not underway. But this one was a complete story to a degree. I mean, they leave it open for a potential sequel, but I'll have to play it because we're on a fucking website, so I'll have to review it because I reviewed the first one, so I'd have to go for reviewing it in order to say like what have they done better and all this kind of shit. But it's a waste of people's time. That game?
Yeah. So that's probably why. I've never heard anybody say this is really good or anything like that.
No, a few people say they're really enjoying it. I'm like, how far into it? And they're like 20 hours. And I'm like, when do you get it?
But I mean, like,
so there are people that sit there and play it for an hour at a time.
I don't mean like individuals. I mean like a consensus. You know, like an industry sort of consensus. What you generally see, the general vibe seems to be they've let everybody down with this game.
Well, when I review a game, I most often than not don't look at what other people's scores are. And then when I've got my review up, I end up having a look at everybody else's scores. Like the people who I sort of, I looked at like Angry Joe and other people along those ilk that I normally watch, and we have a similar taste in games. And yeah, I give it pretty much exactly what everybody else did, and they had the same complaints as me. No player agency. Just the story.
Now, if it had sold a fuck ton, then they wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, no,
they wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're not really bothered about.
Well, I mean, all you need to do is look at what they did with Criterion Games and Burnout. They bought Criterion Games because Burnout were doing so well. They did Burnout 4, was it? I can't remember what Burnout 4 was called. And
Paradise one.
No, it was the one before that. Number 3 actually. Then Burnout 3 was EA, and then Burnout Paradise came out to much like, oh, it's a Burnout game, but it was the open world one, and it was like, nah mate, this isn't what I wanted from a Burnout game.
From Burnout game.
So because the sales went down on that, we just told everybody to back the fuck off from Burnout, and we haven't had another Burnout since.
Yeah, so they're just looking at the bottom line.
And then you said like the other week, there's a crash mode.
Yeah, so maybe they're trying to
It's like
tease
just
it back in.
fucking, honestly.
So Square Enix is selling the Hitman devs.
Yeah, IO Interactive, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
So
You know what that means?
what does that mean?
That means that we're going to get another Kane and Lynch game.
Or do they own that as well? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the devs that own the games, these games, isn't it?
Yeah, IO Interactive's main
Not the publisher.
main IPs have been the Hitman franchise, Kane and Lynch, and the game called Mini Ninjas, which apparently is really good, but just because it wasn't really pushed, but apparently really
He
good.
said they're a fair way, well, they're a reasonable way into doing season 2 of Hitman. So
It's a good thing because I think
there's still a chance that might come out.
they'll be still working on that. Whoever buys them, I think IO need to put the fucking foot down and go, look, we're a small Danish game manufacturer who have cult followings on all of our games. If you're getting us, you're getting our cult following.
Yeah.
If you leave us to our own devices to a degree, don't chop up our game. So I don't think there will be a season 2. I think there'll just be a new Hitman game.
Yeah.
Right, which is good.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be shoehorning
Maybe
aliens in
maybe
it.
they could do a quick, just like 3 episodes of something cheap as fuck.
I'd rather them not do that. I'd rather them just go, here's a new...
While we're
Hitman
making
game.
a new game, have that. We've already done it.
As Hitman fans...
Do it. Did it finish though?
Yeah. No,
No, but I mean, did it round the story up
No.
reasonably?
No.
No, it was
No,
just
it's
like,
definitely
you felt like
open.
you were halfway through a season.
Yeah, you're halfway through. Yeah, but the thing is speaking as a Hitman fan...
You are a Hitman fan. You're the biggest Hitman fan.
You don't really play the Hitman game for the overall story.
No.
You play it for the individual stories for each mission.
Mm.
And then what they used to do is used to just like little piece things together, because the Hitman 1 was kind of a full narrative. Hitman 2 had bits of full narrative, but it was jumping around. Hitman Contracts was jumping around in his timeline.
Yeah.
Right, so you get like, it fills in little blanks in the history. And Hitman Contracts was also some of the levels from the other games.
Mixed
in, just like redone.
Remix.
And Hitman Bloodlines had an overarching story, but you weren't really... the overarching story is some guy talking about Hitman. So it's like a news reporter talking to somebody about Hitman, and then it's like, oh, remember, there was this one time in 1998, and then 1998, here you are in New Orleans, and you're doing this, and it's cool. So you're not tied. Yeah, you're not tied. So like, Agent 47 is this myth, but you play this myth of a hitman, and that's why you can do it however you want. You can run around shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not about the story. It's about
not really
being
about
that guy.
Absolution
cool
was
shit.
the first one that put heavy onus on the storyline, which was all right, but I felt was lacking in the Hitman. Right?
Yeah, it wasn't Hitman enough. They tried to soften it for people like me.
Did soften it. It became more of an action game because there was several levels in Hitman Absolution where running and gunning is what they want you to do. Now, all of the Hitman games it's always been an option. You can murder everybody on a level to get to your target.
You don't feel like you're playing the game
but
right.
you're not playing the game right. But
and you don't get as much score.
But not only that,
whatever.
you had this silly vision thing that it put so heavy into Hitman Absolution. So you couldn't just walk past somebody because you're wearing a police uniform and just walk past them. You had to have instinct, and you press it and you walk past with your hand over your face, and you had that bar that were going down. But when you press that, everything that you can interact with lights up in the environment. And the great thing about playing Blood Money so much was you'd just walk around and it'll just pop up like, oh, what the fuck's this? And you'll find a sausage. You're like, what's this sausage?
Yeah, it's here. I can interact with it. So I could definitely do something.
Well, let's see if I can put poison in it. I can put poison in it, or I can put sedative in it. Brilliant. Well, that's something for another playthrough. When I'm bored, I'll go back.
Yeah, it encourages you to keep doing the same level, doesn't it?
And it was really good. Now between Hitman Blood Money and Absolution, I think there were 4 years, maybe 3. Right, I was fine with that because Blood Money was fucking wicked. Absolution came out, I played it. Lasted about 6 months with me before I was like, right, well, basically I've done everything I've done. Whereas in my Blood Money, there was times where I spent 3 hours in a cupboard and a hammer, just nipping out, flicking a coin, somebody come into a room and bop. So this, if I have to wait another 2 years for another Hitman game, I'm fine. I'm fine with that because they did a good job with this new one, as far as the level design is concerned. Each one of your levels are really big and stuff. It's just, I'd rather do that, and the fact that Square Enix haven't got their hands all over it means that it isn't going to be chopped into bits.
Yeah.
There isn't going to be any fucking pre-order DLC bonus, and I'm going to have all this kind of augment your fucking pre-order. You're not going to have
it was supposed
stupid
to be...
alien fucking... There's an alien level on Hitman.
Is there?
That was... Anybody who bought the entire season got a bonus level in the middle of the season, which was a level with aliens. And I'm like, I don't want to play fucking Hitman fighting aliens. I want to just fucking kill people.
It was originally wasn't supposed to be split up.
No, it wasn't.
It was supposed to be a full game, so you reckon... Square decided to
Square did that.
Get the little tentacles in there.
Well, Square did it because you can see the evidence in how they were dealing with their other IPs. I mean, the only other IP that they didn't try and chop up was Tomb Raider, because they didn't expect Tomb Raider to be good. They were like, right, Tomb Raider, yeah, make a new Tomb Raider.
Stuff with sales on that as well, and they sold 4 million, and they were like, it's not enough.
Yeah, but they weren't expecting it to come out to anything.
Happy.
They were just like, right, well, we own Eidos Interactive and Eidos Canada. I can't remember what the other little subgroup are. So you're like, well, you make Tomb Raider because we know that we're going to make money, regardless of how shit this Tomb Raider game is going to make money. And I think they just left them. And then when they turned up near the end of development, they're like, you've got a fucking good game here, shit.
Yeah.
They were shocked. So they released the first one. They sold out really, really fucking well. They couldn't chop up the next one. They just couldn't, because it was like, right, well, that's a cash cow. Rise of the Tomb Raider is cash cow now. We're going to fucking drop that. Even if it's shit, nobody knows until they've got their hands on it, but they're going to buy it. With the Deus Ex second game in that trilogy, they were like, well, that very, very nearly, well, that's very clear when you play that game, that the missions that are DLC...
The new one,
yeah.
Yeah.
The missions that are DLC have been cut right out of the game.
Yeah.
Right out of your game, because when you get to the end, it doesn't feel like the end of the game. It doesn't. You don't know. You fight this boss, kill him, and then credits roll. You know what the fuck's just happened here? And then I went to play, because you had one of the extra levels. If you just buy it normal, you get one of the DLC levels, if you will. And I played it, and it would have fit perfectly in the middle of the game, because it has all like kind of spoilers.
Yeah.
But only spoilers for early on in the game. So it can fit perfectly in the middle of the game. It's about an hour-long mission. You're like, well, that's just prolonged. And that's Square Enix getting the dirty little hands all over it.
So it's good news then?
I think it's good news. I think they should be picked up. Who owns Codemasters? Because Codemasters used to publish Hitman games.
Right. Go back.
And Codemasters is, I think it's an English developer, English publisher.
I can believe it.
So
in the Spectrum days.
Yeah, remember? That's true. So it'd be good if Codemasters get on board with them.
Could be.
Be really good.
Payday 2 is getting a free VR mode with Vive. Contra is getting a live action film in China. Brilliant.
Stop making movies.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is 3 times bigger than the last one.
You know what's bigger in content than the last Star Wars game? This ashtray has got more content.
Got all that DLC.
Star Wars Battlefront. You know the £110 version of Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah.
It was for sale on Xbox Marketplace for a £5.
Might pick it up. That's my price.
It was a couple of months ago. It were up for
was that including the original game, or did you have to have the game and pay a £5 for that?
No,
that was everything.
That's everything. Because you go in and it says like fucking Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition.
Yeah.
And it tells you the whole price, so it's like $115.99 line through. £5. You're like, fucking what now?
Just wait.
Fucking what now?
Just wait for your games. £5 is the price.
Terrible.
Prey has been beaten in less than 20 minutes by a speedrunner.
I've not played it. I've seen some footage. I reckon at the end of it, you're being lobotomized.
Yeah, you mentioned this.
Yes. So if anybody's finished it, send me a private message. See if I've sussed them out.
Because you're not going to play it.
I'm not going to play it. It doesn't interest me. I've seen loads of footage of it now. It really doesn't interest me.
I'll wait till it's a £5 like Battlefront with all DLC. And yeah, that's it. That's that. The news has been abused.
Wow.
Done.
Swift and fingery.
Swift and fingery.
Yeah.
What's next, Mr. Hughes?
It's pickups.
Is it pickups?
It's pickups.
Go on then, what you've been picking up?
Oh, you go first, because I need to go and get a drink.
Oh, we get me a drink?
Yeah.
Get me some cordial.
Yeah.
With water.
With water.
Yeah, I want about that much cordial.
Right.
And about that much water.
Right, you do your pickups.
Pickups, I picked up... What did I pick up? Uncharted 4. That was right. I was told Uncharted 4 was. They said it was the last game, apparently, and I was told that it is clearly the last game because of the ending, or something like that. So I got to the end and I expected certain things. I'll not spoil it, but in no way. They could easily make that game again. They could easily make 5, 6, 7. I don't know where. This was quite a few people.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got this in their head that. Oh, they definitely can't make a number 5 now.
But there's another
definitely
Uncharted
can't
game
make
coming
a
out
number
anyway,
5.
isn't there?
I don't think so. No.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, it was at E3.
Were it?
Yeah.
No, that was DLC.
No, it's not DLC. That's a standalone little.
Yeah, but is it like an offshoot from the same time?
Yeah.
Not like a.
Yeah, but it's an Uncharted game.
number
You
6.
know full well fucking Captain Dickhead's going to be in it. What's his name?
But Captain
Drake.
Dickhead's been Captain. But this is what I don't understand. It was everything I heard.
Pop.
Everything I heard, it was going to end.
You enjoy it though?
It was alright.
How long did it take you to do? I think it took Paul 12,
I don't know,
12 hours.
I just blasted through it. I didn't bother picking up any treasure out. So pick that up. I didn't pick up much treasure in it though.
I enjoy what I played.
I think
played
it's,
about an
I
hour
think
of
it's
it.
worth doing it. It gets better as it goes. Yeah, it starts off and you're like, oh, I'm here again. As in gameplay wise, same old shit. Alright, but I feel like I've done it before. But it just sort of gets better and it looks very pretty. The further in you go, the prettier it gets.
What did I play? I
was quite satisfied when I finished it.
From just before the E3 demo, you know, where you've been chased by the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played just before that, went all the way through that sequence, and then didn't play it for a bit because Mick has it, so I'll play it when I go around there. And then I played the islands.
Islands?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on a little boat.
On a little
Going to
boat.
the islands,
Yeah. I did all that with Storm and stuff. It looked fucking stunning. It was like, this looks stunning, but again, it was like.
But he's pretty much just a path that you're piling through, which is exactly what I needed after Zelda.
Yeah.
Said that to you. I just want to pile through, get some story, do it. Is the story as good as Last of Us? Not even fucking close.
No.
But it doesn't have the same emotional connection in any way. But it's still interesting.
Yeah.
And it's fun to play. And that's what I picked up. When I got my charger, that was quite
Oh, you
good.
picked up a charger, yeah.
Picked up my charger.
Any top tips on you picking up of a charger?
Yeah, just
Use your hands.
just charge it. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. It charges. Very impressed. I unboxed it though, so I'm gonna buy another one and keep that one boxed. So
You should have videoed unboxing it.
I did. I'll be
You?
showing that next week. Yeah.
Really? Oh, fuck.
Did I?
Oh, that would have been awesome content for YouTube channel.
Yeah, but we should
I'd start doing that
We
all
should
the time.
unbox Byros and.
Well, I've got some rice cakes in there and
Unbox
some
some rice cakes.
red pepper.
They do that. They
Pepper
do that.
hummus.
People unbox strange like Japanese Kit Kats, strawberry flavour.
So that will, yeah. So I picked up some rice cakes.
So you pick them up.
Yeah, some black pepper rice cakes.
I've had rice cakes before. Yeah. And black pepper seems a bit shit. I think the ones I've had are sweet. I've had strawberry rice cakes. Anything that seems pink or fruity is my taste. I'm gonna taste one right now. I'll taste a bit because it looks like I've had this.
No, it's not very peppery. So I picked up some black pepper rice cakes.
Oh no.
Yeah, moist. Taste healthy. Healthy taste.
Is that all it's supposed to be? Healthy? Is that the point?
I think so.
No.
Millennials eat them.
You can't even dunk that in a brew.
You could, it just expands.
Yeah. You do it as a joke.
Yeah.
Someone's got a brew, just pop off one of them in.
Fuck
you, buddy.
Yeah, so I picked up some black pepper rice cakes, and I picked up some red pepper hummus.
Right.
They're like DLC with each other.
Is it good?
It's good, it's nice. You want to get it? We'll go and get it.
Yeah.
We'll go and get
Just
it.
get a little bit
I'll just bring the topic.
of red pepper hummus. Bring some sugar as well, and some flavour in general.
So yeah, I got some red pepper hummus. It's not spicy pepper. It's bell pepper hummus.
Okay.
It's quite good. So
It's like hummus.
it's hummus, isn't it?
So it's not gonna make me cry.
No, it won't, mate. No. All right.
Better. Better than just rice.
Cake.
Cake. Cake's quite deceptive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine never eating that again. I'll be honest.
But you've experienced
But
it
I've
now.
experienced it.
So yeah, picked them up. Bought some new fags.
How much?
And then, top tip of the day, £8. Pay the actual price for them, and you get them.
£8, right? Some second-hand ones in the ashtray.
There is, yeah, but that's my. I'm gonna get this covered in resin. I'm just gonna call it Star Wars Battlefront.
Do you remember things at Blackpool? It's like burgers covered in
Resin. Yeah.
and dog shit or whatever.
Yeah.
All kinds of
Well,
things.
Blackpool's a different world. It's,
I like it. It's like going to the zoo.
it's basically, well, it's a social experiment. They got loads and loads of people pissed permanently, and let them live in a society. That's why people go there on holiday. It's like, look, it's like pirate times. So, no offence to everybody who comes from Blackpool.
Oh,
You're Scousers, aren't you?
Lots of offence.
So, yeah, pick them up. What else have I got? I've got some Mighty Mints.
Yeah, Mighty Mint.
Mighty Mints. Dude, pretty grim.
Oh no, these are berry mint.
Yeah. They're pretty grim.
Berry mint.
Berry mint. Yeah. For all those people who thought, I like this strawberry, but it needs a bit more minty. That's what they've done.
A bit hummus
Hummus mint.
on a rice cake.
Oh wow, look at that. Augment your rice cake.
Oh, it's quite hard, that mint.
It will be, it's mint, man.
Got it.
How'd that work?
That doesn't work at all.
No.
The mint is quite overpowering.
Brilliant. Send that concept to EA.
Yeah, it's too powerful for the other flavours. Should we do a cooking show?
We should do. I'm getting bored of this fucking gaming shit.
We'll just go in your kitchen.
Yeah. No, we don't. There's everything there. Like noodles.
No, we'll get some random stuff from Pound Shop.
Oh, Pound Shop cooking
And then
show.
we'll just...
See who gets dysentery first.
Yeah, you got 15-minute meals, haven't you?
Mm.
We could have
We can have
15 pence meals
Ooh,
for
incredible.
the week.
It's Pound Shop though, so it's going to be.
No. Because you'll spend, say, 15 quid and then you'll spread it out. Just
Right.
a little bit of dried noodle, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Plus, like, if you spend a quid on, say, noodles or something from a Pound Shop, you don't just get one pack of noodles, you get loads.
That's a really good point. Top
That,
tip.
with marshmallows
Mm.
and
I think we're losing an audience, aren't we?
European drinks.
Yeah. European drinks, yeah. No, Jamaican drinks. Have you ever had sugar cane? If you go to Tesco, World Food Aisle, this is a gaming show, but fuck it. We don't see each other until I see each other once a week, so it's the only time we talk. If you go to Tesco, they have a World Foods Aisle, and they have some Jamaican sugar cane can. Oh, that sugar cane, yeah.
It's horrible, that.
That
It
is-
tastes like cold curry or something, but not good cold curry.
Summers. You don't feel healthy.
No.
It's why people get skinny eating healthy food. It all tastes shit. So they're
I don't want to eat.
can't
I'm
order
not
a-
hungry.
Can't
Ever
order a
again.
steak. Fuck that.
Yeah, so that's that.
But yeah, so you get sugar cane. Talking about sugar, that should be really sweet. It's grim as fuck.
Is it?
It's like drinking
Coconut
off
water.
coconut water. Have you ever had off coconut water?
Coconut water tastes off when it's warm.
Well, leave it 2
I can
days
imagine.
warm.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that my fridge had ran out of electric. Not my fridge individually ran out of electric. I turned my fridge off when I've got there in it. I'm not wasting electric. I don't liberals do that.
Money saving tip.
Yeah, the little liberals do that by plugging everything in and complaining. Anyway, yeah, so I went to it and I'm like, this is warm. It should be alright. It's still in there. Grim. So, yeah, that was pickups. Anything else you want to add to this gaming show?
No.
No? You
Just
not pay
put
your
that
card
on.
tax
I
out?
just want to put that. Get it away from me.
I don't mind
Grimace.
it. Good. Grimace.
Yeah.
Hamas.
Hamas.
Right, so
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
What's next?
we'll go into.
We've been in Assassin's Creed all this time.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
What a lovely place to live.
I wouldn't want to visit though.
Definitely not. Doing poo releases.
I'm doing new releases. Oh.
just Google it.
So I'm
Just
doing.
Google
I had
new
it.
releases.
I had it. Oh fuck it. Welcome to new releases, everybody. Clearly you can see it's the time of week where I'm having a kind of a. I'm semi on holiday.
Oh yeah? You
In
got
my
the
head.
holiday vibe.
I'm just semi on holiday. Thinking about retiring from work.
Already?
Yeah, can't afford it, but fuck it. A lot of people are on benefits. I'll just wait till Corbyn wins. He's going to give everything for free anyway, isn't he?
So I hear.
So I'll
Do
just go on benefits as soon as he gets in power.
Maybe I'll go with the pension age. To 37. Perfect. I'll do that.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit this. Everybody's gone away. I feel so ill right now. Don't look in the mirror then. Oh! Salty!
Burn.
Yeah, burn. Salty burn. Right, so coming up this week, as in May 16th, Akiba's Beat. PlayStation 4 and Vita. Twat, you are.
Rhythm game.
Yeah, probably. Vita. It's going to be shit then, isn't it? Also, 4-point for the PlayStation VR. Yay! VR games. Remember that.
Remember VR.
Remember VR. And Injustice 2 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
There's a mobile version of that, isn't there?
Possibly, yeah. I'm looking forward to watching all the cutscenes. Because I watched all the cutscenes of the first one. It's basically a 2-hour movie. It was quite a good film.
Yeah.
It's just every 30 seconds it'll stop and two guys will face off like that. And then it'll edit like that. And cutscene will happen again. It was weird. A lot of people just squaring up. Like, no, I'm not fighting you.
Yeah.
Let's let this slide.
Like a Marvel movie.
So
That
there's
DC.
that. Operation Babel, New Tokyo Legacy, Vita and PC. That's bound to be wank. The Surge for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. Endless Space 2 is coming out on Friday.
Doesn't make sense.
For, it doesn't, no.
It's, number one should do. Just get one.
Endless Space.
Just get Endless Space.
Endless Space, honestly,
Crack on.
that would it be.
Apparently it's 3 times bigger than Battlefield from
Star Wars.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what else is?
The Ashtray.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and then Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia for the 3DS. If you like Fire Emblem games, I'm sure that's going to be good for you as an individual.
I think it's slightly different to the usual ones.
It's going to be shit, it's on the 3DS.
It might be alright.
We got Skylar and Pluck's Adventures on Clover Island, which for me wins the name of the week.
Winner.
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. So yeah, that's
We will
that.
send them some rice cake and manky
Mint.
hummus with mint.
Manky hummus. So yeah, that's that. Thanks
That's
for
that.
sticking with us if you're still there.
Voice of the Peoples. Here we go. From the Show Me Games Facebook group. Join that. Show Me Games.
Do it now.
Exclamation. Exclamation. Exclamation.
Let's have a quick rundown. This
But
is
a wombat.
gets shared quite a bit. I drew this. It took me ages. I did this when I was in college, and somebody else videoed it when I was at college, and it sort of disappeared. I never had access to it or something.
Yeah.
I didn't realise somebody videoed it.
Yeah.
I lost the book when I moved, and it's popped up on the internet again. So you're welcome.
I mean, I'm always impressed with it, but what I can't get my head around is how you wrote perfect. How did you get that to work?
It was hard.
Were it?
It was really
Is that
hard
the hardest bit, do you
because I'm
reckon?
not really good with letters.
Yeah.
So
It's the
what
whole spelling thing, isn't it?
yeah, I'm really struggle with that.
Right.
How many dyslexics? This only works in text. But how many dyslexics does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
Stephen. I'll write it down. Write it down. It's a lot funny, obviously, dyslexia. But yeah, so it's funny. Yeah. So
we love dyslexic jokes.
yeah, really, really good.
That's
We're
happening.
live apparently.
I'll start with.
Street Fighter 2 on a Nintendo Switch has awful motion controls. Well, it
Oh,
was always going to, wasn't it?
Silly game. That mode they've chucked in.
Yeah, exactly. We're always going to. It's not a slight on the Switch. It's a slight on the fact that they just shoehorned the
They
fucking
just
game
shove
mode
motion
in.
controls in, yeah,
Yeah.
to justify £35.
I was watching Mike and
I
James.
shoot.
Cinemassacre, Michael James. Yeah, they did BS Legend of Zelda, which was Broadcast System Legend of Zelda. It was something that happened in 1993 or 1996.
Or was it the internet one?
Yeah, the internet one. It was quite interesting. With 3 of them all told. But they were talking about the games, and Mike started mentioning like the Skyward Sword that were on the Wii, weren't it?
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't like it because I just didn't like having to throw my arms around. And I thought, there's a button. You didn't have to. Didn't actually have to. There was an attack button on it.
On Skyward Sword, you have to.
You have to. Fucking racist. I wrote a really angry comment.
Did you? No,
Oh, well,
you
never
have
mind.
to. Twilight Princess, you well, you did, yeah. Yeah,
There
Skyward
was-
Sword
yeah,
is the
Twilight
one with
Princess,
the...
you definitely had. You could press the attack.
No, I think you had to still waggle. But it was no big deal, you
No.
just went like that. But the Skyward Sword, you have to get it right.
I was wrong.
You have to write a big
It's
apology
alright.
comment there.
No, I won't do. I'll just do what Liberals do. I'll just blame it on Tories.
It was the Tories. I saw them do it.
I'm trying to play Prey, and even on easy, I'm getting fucked due to no ammo or supplies. Is there an easy way to stock up? I didn't respond to this. I was going to respond to this. Take the game back to the shop and trade it in for anything.
Right. Call of Duty, because there's a lot of ammo in that.
It's fucking see. That's why he's better with money than I am. Because I'd be like, oh.
Just give it away.
Give it away. Right, so George Constantinople. Can't say his name, sorry dude. You were down at Retro Games Night on Saturday. Okay.
When somebody says old games are bad because the graphics are bad,
Anglo fixes the ball.
listen here, you little shit. You are correct.
Sims 4 people, a couple of expansion packs. That's not bad, £6. There you go, top tip. Pick up that.
Pickups.
Do a video of pickups. Honestly, you'll have way more views than we will.
Doing
Yeah.
some vop-ups.
So apparently there was somebody brought a NES
Mr.
into
Waddington?
gaming. Yeah, Mr. Wiggle Waggle Waddington. I'm lovely, I am, but only because I like the abuse. Her name is... She lives on the second floor. Somebody's made Terminator 2 in GTA.
Yes. It's quite good,
Mm.
but it's all in Russian.
I'll be right then.
So you'll be right.
No.
You'll know 2 words. Hello.
You're like, oh,
bye-bye.
just
Vodka.
Just said hello. Just said hasta la vista in Russian.
I skipped through it. Found it on YouTube and I skipped through it, and it's all there. Every little scene they've used some mods. Some modders made some certain aspects for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the movie.
Wicked. Congratulations. I love when people see gaming industry's ace, isn't it? The communities are just ace.
It's
They
the
do that kind of
communities, isn't
stuff.
it? Yeah.
I mean, we're doing caveman streaming, and these people doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I get so angry though. I get so frustrated when something's not working. Drive me crazy.
Super Robot Wars 5 for the PlayStation 4.
Ooh.
Nobody's played that series before, mate. Saturday was the Retro Games Night at the Batcave.
It was.
Cell damage.
Did anybody get cell damage?
Ariane got fucking brain cell damage,
She looked
yeah.
like she had cell damage.
Well, the drink that she was drinking was called brain cell damage.
But did it have the
It
effect?
clearly
Desired
had that effect on
Right.
her. Yeah, clearly had that effect on her. If you watch the stream, she's in that. She's clearly.
Is it? I started watching it,
damaged.
so. But you said like when it gets to 20 minutes, it goes a bit weird.
I made that up.
Did you? Or
Yeah,
just
just-
to like,
Yeah,
right.
goes mental at 20 minutes. I just thought
Right.
people might
That's
just
a good
watch
idea.
it.
This goes mental in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The thing is, it will do.
It fucking will do.
Guarantee.
So yeah, it was great. It was a really good tournament. We next month's going to be Tekken 7. We had quite a decent turnout of people there, so come down next time. So we had celebrities such as I were there.
You can just end it there.
Roland Rat were there.
Really?
Yeah, it
It's
was
a fucking
yeah.
love Roland Rat.
What was the crocodile called from round the bend?
Oh. Ooh, don't know.
He was there.
Fuck me.
We had all the celebrities. Remember Zig and Zag?
Yes.
They all love me.
Both of them?
Both of them. Well, one of them's dead now.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
really? Well,
Yeah.
cancer?
No.
Drinking?
No, he topped himself after those sex charges.
Oh shit. Rolf Harris?
Rolf
Yeah.
Harris.
Fuck.
So they were there. Who else were there? There was the hairy cornflake turned up for a bit. Dave Lee Travis. He likes, you know, he's
Cornflakes?
No, he just turned up. It's like his celebrity's just really waned.
Right.
He's gone. Sean Holly from Tenpence Arcade Podcast was there.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. He was there. Dan Smash from Kai Juice was there.
Yes.
Jack Taylor from Show Me Games commentary fame was there.
Never heard of him.
No. Ariane were there, being retarded.
Don't know who that is.
It's just some crazy cow that comes on here every now and again. You know when you have your
Sounds like
sex
a
change.
nightmare.
It's fucking proper nightmare. So yeah, we were good there. We were good there. So watch the video. You'll see it was fun. It's hard work commentating though, so you have to put up with this horrible voice for most of it.
Screaming at you.
Oh, reading Xbox and I'll just move on. Oh, what's this then? What's this? This is Overwatch, is it? Oh, headshot.
Yeah.
Headshot. This game really doesn't interest me.
It's online shooty bang bang battle, isn't it? If you're not into that, you're not going to be into this.
It's killing lots of people.
If you're into it,
I bet you really like it.
you'll be into it.
Yeah. A bit like hummus.
Yeah, if you don't like hummus, you won't like it.
You won't like it. You're not a big fan of rice cakes.
If you do like hummus, you still don't really like it. You're kidding yourself.
These are fucking great.
Minecraft.
It took me a while for the Houses of Parliament. I'm like, yeah, I can see that's Minecraft. And then Houses of Parliament, I'm like, fucking.
Were you not worried that, like, after you'd put in like a year,
Yeah.
when you were halfway done, did you not think, what if it sort of crashes and fucks up and loses all my shit?
Yes, that's right. I built
Or
it.
they
I was
shut the server down.
I was thinking.
Is it?
No, you can host it on your own.
But what if there's a glitch in the system? What if it gets hacked like the NHS?
That's a
and they
good
demand
point.
a ransom for the rest of your building.
You go in, like Guy Fawkes, and place TNT underneath the building. You go, I'll take it away.
Yeah.
Good guys, isn't it? Good guys don't look at explosions.
Oh yeah.
They just turn and walk
Cool guys.
away. Cool guys. There you go. This is probably the most truest of all men's I've seen.
Yeah. So
Shopping, female line. Straight to me jeans if I'm a guy.
well, no. This isn't shopping, is it?
Well, the top one's shopping.
Well, the top one's shopping. Yeah.
Yep.
The top one's shopping. The bottom one is Skyrim or anything
Anything.
really.
Anything.
Although-
Anything that gets you away.
So to be
From
fair, I was
your woman.
playing like a woman. He's suggesting.
No, honestly, because males do this
No.
when
no.
we're playing games.
When I was playing, I was playing it like a woman. That's what it's saying. Uncharted 4.
Ah, right, yes.
Not that there's much
Yeah,
to explore,
yeah.
but there are little bits. And
Yeah.
I was just piling on.
Fallout 4 was okay, but I'm really looking forward to playing 3 Game of the Year when it arrives tomorrow. Somebody's going to play that instead of just stay away from Fallout 4. It's a bit poor. That's actually a great video if you watch that. In fact, I think we should do this.
Finish on that one.
Finish on this one. So I'll pause the music and we'll start this from the beginning.
I'll just guess he's going to offer him a quid.
$32. $32. $32. Oh, my bad. And 17 cents. You telling me an Xbox One He's trying to give me $32 for all these damn games. This shit at least $200. I did not drive there for no $32. I didn't get your hands. What is the store credit? Sir, with store credit, you always get more back than what you get for cash, but the thing is, you have to keep it in store. Okay, how much is that? 200? 300? Yeah. It says 34.17.
It's going to do a flying headbutt then. He fucked up, he should have just said, show me games.
Show me games.
You want to give him more?
Yeah. Which is what happens at Gamer Blackburn, everybody. You will get a little bit of a discount if you say show me games at Gamer Blackburn.
Or a slap.
Or a slap.
It's random.
It's up in the air.
So it flips a coin
up in the air.
on the table. Heads, you lose.
So,
That's that.
oh, what's going on here? I'm too what? Ty! Gonna say hi, someone now? It's bra. Click follow. Adam will eat the rest of that rice cake.
Yeah, we'll do.
Do it.
No, it's fucking horrible.
Do it.
It's not horrible, it's just
not a cake or a taste of rice.
it's like minus flavour.
It is. It's weird, isn't it? It
So
takes the flavour from your tongue.
Yeah. It's a flavour that doesn't exist in your mouth and reduces it.
Yeah. It's like cat litter.
Mm. Is it cat litter?
Well, I'm run out, so I'm going to use the rest of them as.
Try it. Your cat won't shit in cat litter anyway.
No, he just likes to do it in the middle of the
Shit in the
kitchen. I'm just going to do it in the kitchen now. Don't mind me. So,
Mouthful, eh?
yeah, well, I kept that one in a special place. Right, so thank you very much for watching. Please click like and subscribe. We got Patreon and all that shit. You hit it, eat that shit. Eat it. Down in one. Down in one. You want some moisture with it.
Fuck. You do need moisture with it. 'Cause it dries you out. Fuck. I'll just shove it all my god when you wrap up.
Right, okay. So thanks. Oh, there we go. You're now a citizen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
so thanks for liking, thanks for following, thanks for watching. Check us out on SoundCloud and all that stuff right there behind Adam's head. Go watch all the other stuff. Thank you for everybody for supporting us. We have Patreon, thanks for Paul and Lewis. So go and watch the Retro Games Night at the Bird Cave Tournament on YouTube and go and join the Facebook group as well so we can talk all the shit to you. So thanks a lot. Thanks for everybody commenting. Ariane and Coral and our newfound love, Mr. Chusozi. Take care, people. We're going.
Thank you.
Smell my finger, though.
See you guys. Bye bye.
See you later.
Oh, it's so good. Turns into like a lead flavour.
Yeah,
You get loads of it.
that's the radioactive ingredient. Yeah. And what I find weird is I'm going to have to look into what constitutes a cake. The cake gets harder, doesn't it, when it goes stale? They feel like they're going to get soft.
How does Jaffa cake do?
It goes hard. That's how they got away with it, wasn't it?
I
For the
don't know.
tax purposes. Tax purposes was they didn't want to pay tax on Jaffa cakes because you pay tax on biscuits.
So they don't want to pay tax on rice.
So what it was the way that they came up with is the biscuits go soft when they go off and cake goes hard when it goes off. But when you hold them, you're like, these are definitely going to just absorb sogginess, aren't they?
Yeah, so they
So
can't like
they're
it.
not really a cake. They should be called rice biscuits.
Just shit rice.
See you later, everybody. Yeah, shit rice. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
Bye bye.